What's up, YouTube? I hope all is well with you because everything is fabulous with me. As you know, a new year has turned around, so you know what that means. A new season of Biggest Loser is just around the corner.
What have you done for me to make me feel proud?
Me personally, I love The Biggest Loser. I love it so much that I even tried out for it 3 times. And got rejected 3 times. Not that I'm bitter or anything.
NBC missed out on a good thing.
Yeah, like I said before, not like I'm bitter. But I watch the show religiously every single year. I'm extremely excited about watching it this year for 2 reasons. 1, Jillian is back! Yes!
Yay!
I have no idea why they decided to let her go in the first place, but I'm kind of glad they did, because if she didn't leave, there would not have been room for the beautiful Dove to come in and bless my life with his chocolate fountain of a body.
3 words, yummy, hubba.
God bless him. But either way, now that he's back and she's back and I guess Bob's back, we have the best of all worlds, and I'm excited to see what they do this season. The second reason why I'm extremely excited about this season is because they're actually going to have kids on the show this year, and I just think that's the most genius idea in the world. One thing that I like to do every single year is I like to go to the NBC website and I like to look at the cast profiles so I can predict what's going to happen in this season and the personalities that are going to clash, and the person that is ultimately going to win the $250,000. I figured that this year it'd be a lot of fun to go ahead and share my predictions with you guys. Right now, I'm going to go through all the profiles and just tell you what I think about each and every cast member. First, let's start off with the kids. First, we have the child contestant, Sunny. Now, Sunny is 16 years old and she's in high school and in a whole bunch of AP classes. My first impression of Sunny is she is a sister with a plan. She's about to turn it out and she's about to look really, really cute. It seems to me that she studies a lot, and hopefully when she's done with this journey, she is going to have a social life at the same time while being a very, very smart lady, which I'm very excited about. You go, Sunny girl. Then there is 13-year-old Lindsay. Now, I love Lindsay because she's so cute. She just learned the word binge, which is hilarious to me. She also had quit her cheerleading team because she thought that she was too fat for it, which is like so sad. And at the same time, I'm like really excited for her. So she's going to be on the show and she's going to lose the weight so she can get on that cheerleading team. After she's finished, she's not going to be on the bottom of the pyramid. She's going to get to be on the top because she's going to be so small. Did I ever tell you guys that I actually tried out for cheerleading when I was in the 6th grade and I made the team, but it was still like a disaster? It's a long story. I'll probably tell you guys in the next few months. Next is Noah. Now, I personally love Noah because he reminds me of the smart aleck kids that I have at my elementary school. He's 13 years old and you can tell that he's very, very wise for his age. He is a charismatic kid and he's obviously fun to be around. And something tells me that he's going to have a difficult time on this journey, but ultimately he's going to be the biggest payoff for the show. I think that he's probably going to struggle at the beginning and then he's going to finally get it and then he's just going to be a beast and it's going to be fabulous. But I'm looking forward to seeing Noah because he looks like he's hilarious. Oh, by the way, I should note that the children that are in the contest, they are actually going to be doing their workout routines at home and they're not participating in the big grand prize. But something tells me that they're going to be getting the most out of this whole entire journey because they're going to get hooked up with so many endorsement deals and God knows what else. Lucky them, they better get it. Okay, let's get on now to the adult contestant. Okay, first we have Kate. Now, with Kate, I can tell you right now, she's going to be a crier. I think she's going to cry a lot. However, with her story, I am completely sympathetic to her. She talks about the fact that she has difficulty dating because she doesn't have the confidence to go on a date because she's not happy with her body. And I'm excited to see her lose all the weight and turn it out and look really, really cute and get all the boys, because she's totally capable of that. I mean, she's pretty as she is right now, but clearly to lose the weight will give her the confidence to do what she needs to do in order to twerk it. Then there's Lisa. Lisa has 4 kids that are extremely athletic, and she wants to be an athletic inspiration to them too. And looking at her, once again, she's another pretty face, and I think she's going to be a very fabulous mom figure who looks really, really pretty, a MILF if you will. Something tells me that she's going to be kind of like a strong character on the show. I think with her having 4 kids, she's probably a lot more patient and wiser, and I think I'm going to like her on the show, if that makes sense. I think she's going to be a leader. I see her as being a leader. Yeah. Now we have Joe. Now, Joe is the stereotypical contestant that Biggest Loser gets every single season. And that's the person that was an athlete back in the day, and now they've gained all the weight and they need the inspiration to take it all off. He seems like a nice guy. It's just that I'm not too interested in his story because I've seen it so many times, and I know he's going to last probably a very, very long time in a competition because he has a leg up on everybody else because he was an athlete. And yes, he may not be as athletic as he was back in the day, but he still has it in him. And okay, I should be a little bit more excited for him to be there, but right now I'm not too excited. I'm just kind of like, good for you. Next. Then we have Francelina. Now, Francelina, she's from Queens, New York, and she has that New York accent, which is like fabulous. But the thing that gives me red flags about Francelina is the fact that she talks about that she's had a rough upbringing and that her dad had died. And by the way, can I say that it seems like one of the prerequisites of being on The Biggest Loser is that you've had to have something horrible happen in your life. So I should be thankful that I'm not on the show because I haven't had anything extremely terrible happen to me, and I don't want anything extremely terrible to happen to me. So I should be thankful that I'm not on the show and I don't have the prerequisites to get on the show because nothing terrible has happened to me. But with Francelina, something tells me the fact that she had to fight all her life and the fact that her father's died and it's created such a trauma in her journey, she's going to be one of those people that will be willing to fight dirty in order to get further into the competition. In other words, what I'm trying to say that in this competition, she's most likely going to be one of the scandalous competitors. She's probably going to be like the next Conda. I can see it. I know that's horrible to say, and I hope she proves me wrong, but that's just what I get from first impressions. Then we have TC. Now, TC has a really interesting story. TC was actually in a car accident, and while in the car accident, because he was so heavy, he actually injured his son, which I know could be the most worst thing to go through because he is probably guilty that his son was injured so much just because of things that he did because of his weight. And so that's his motivation for losing weight. And that's a really good story. And I'm thinking that he's going to probably go pretty far in the competition from what I'm seeing, and hopefully he does get to lose as much weight as he can so that he can start a healthy life with his family. So I'm saying good luck to him. That's a horrible thing to go through. And now we have Michael. Michael, I think, is the heaviest guy in the competition. And Michael also played sports when he was in high school, but unfortunately, after high school, he stopped playing sports and gained a significant amount of weight. He decided that he wanted to join The Biggest Loser because he had a child that was just born. When he held the child in his hands, he realized that the child may not grow up to see him because he is in an unhealthy condition. So basically, he's doing it so that he can live for his kid, which I think is a beautiful sentiment indeed. And I'm wishing him good luck also. He looks like he's a sweet teddy bear, and I think he's going to be that in a competition. But honestly, he needs to be careful because everybody knows in The Biggest Loser, black people don't last long. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Next is Nikki. Now, Nikki, once again, she's also a pretty face, and her reason for being in the competition is that she wants her husband to keep up with her. Okay. Also, she wants children, and as a lot of people know, when you are heavier, it's harder to conceive. So this is definitely the perfect place for her to be. She, I think, is going to probably go far in a competition. She looks like someone that is already athletic. She may be another crier, but I think she's probably going to go pretty far. I would just say with Nikki, she needs to get small, but I hope she doesn't get too thin because something tells me like with her facial and bone structure, she's going to look older. So she should just get to a normal weight and don't go overboard. Now we have Pam. Now, I personally adore Pam because she is so dramatic. I love it. First off, she has this voice. It's so theatrical. It's amazing. And on top of that, she says she wants to lose weight because she wants to wear Hoochie Mama heels. I love it. Honestly, when I lose weight, I want to wear Hoochie Mama heels also. Even though I'm 6 feet tall, I don't care. I want to wear them too. Well, Pam, I just want to let you know that I am personally rooting for you. I hope you go get your Hoochie Mama heels, girl. Okay, next up is David. David is a police officer and he wants to lose weight so he can be better at his job. David just gives me the vibe that, once again, he's going to be in the competition for the long haul, and he's definitely going to be a lead. It seems to be that he probably has some tactics in order to control his team. That's just the vibe I get from him, and something tells me he's going to be here for a while. Yeah. Then there's Jeff. Jeff says that he started gaining weight when he lost his dad at the age of 17. Like, once again, he gets on the show because something horrible has happened to him in his life. Once again, I'm thankful that he's on the show and I'm not. Jeff, he seems like once he loses all the weight, he's going to be a little haughty. He's not going to know what to do with himself afterwards, honestly. He's going to be beautiful. And I see him probably hooking up with one of the ladies on the show. I already see it happening. Next up is Jackson Carter. I already can tell I'm going to love Jackson. First off, because he's gay, and I know it's horrible to say, but I adore gay guys. I already can tell that when he loses all the weight, he's going to be one of those sexy, geeky looking gay guys, which I adore looking at. You know, he already has like the hair and the glasses. It's all going to come together for him. He says he wants to lose weight so that he can be a great influence at his workplace. He works at a GLTB. Okay, he works at a gay community place in which I guess he takes care of gay children. And he just wants to be a good influence for them. And I think that's a beautiful idea. And I'm excited to see what he does after the show is over. Once again, I think that he's going to bring a lot of the fun to the show. I'm excited to see what he does and how he does it. Jackson Carter is definitely one contestant I'm keeping my eyes on, for sure. Next up, Gina. Now, personally, I adore Gina. She is so cute. I love her accent. She's got this lovely southern accent, and she's on the show because when she got married, she was 100 pounds lighter. Apparently, she had lost a whole bunch of weight the wrong way, and as soon as she got married, she gained it all back, and she wants to get back to the weight that she was when she got married, the right way. And I don't know, she just seems so cute to me. She probably is another crier. Sorry. It's just an assumption, but I think that I'm going to enjoy watching her. She seems like she's a cutie pie, and when she's done with her transformation, she's going to be even more cuter. Next up is Nathan. Now, Nathan is a very handsome man already, even though he's overweight. And you can tell that when he loses the weight, he's going to be drop dead gorgeous. He's going to be a hottie. Unfortunately, he's taken. He's planning on marrying his girlfriend after the show is over. And that's basically his goal for being on The Biggest Loser. He wants to lose weight for his girl. He wants to be as hot as she is, which is really sweet. I am rooting for him. I'm hoping that he gets far because he's definitely something nice to look at every single week, even though he is taken. But he definitely looks like he has a strong personality and that he can go to bat with the best of them. So best of luck to you, Nathan. Then we have Danny. Danny, I mean, I don't have too much of an impression of her yet. Something tells me that she's probably going to make it towards the middle of the show. I don't have an impression of her yet. I guess I need to watch the show to get more from her. But from right now, I'm not picking up anything. So we're just going to wait until the show comes on for me to have a proper assessment of Danny. I'm so sorry. Now we have who I feel is going to be the winner of The Biggest Loser Season 14. Presenting Miss Alex. Now I know already what you're thinking. You're thinking that I'm rooting for her because she's black. And you're absolutely correct. I am absolutely for this lady because she is an African American female. And I think it's so important that an African American female finally wins The Biggest Loser because statistically, African American women are more likely to be heavier than other populations. And I feel like this is an opportunity for NBC to show an African American woman losing the weight the healthy way and showing other African American women that it is possible and doable. I like Alex for several reasons. First of all, she is from the Dallas area, and I'm from the Dallas area, so what's up, girl? Pounds through the internet. I think that she's probably going to have a nice popping personality on the show because she went to Prairie View University, and Prairie View is a crunk school. On top of that, I feel that the weight that she's currently at is a really good weight for her to be in order to be in the winning stance. She's not too big and she's not too small, and I think that she can get to a really good size for the finale and win it all for the sisters out there. I mean, honestly, you can tell already that Alex is going to be a knockout when she's done with her transformation. She's going to be probably the prettiest one. I'm not saying that because I'm gunning for her to win. I'm just saying that because it's the truth. Also, she seems like she has a very strong personality and that she can hold her on in the ranch. And I'm hoping that happens because we don't need her getting off the first week. That would be a shame and a half. And I would be very, very upset and over it. And I'll stop watching the show. I probably won't stop watching the show, but I will pretend that I'm not watching. That's for sure. So those are all the contestants. What do you think? I personally, once again, am excited about the show that's to come. And a lot of people were disappointed about last year with all the drama with Conda and the two people that walked off the set. Personally, I live with that kind of stuff. People say, oh, it's a weight loss show. That's not what it's about. But look, we live in a TV age where everything is ratchet. I don't understand why a weight loss show can't be ratchet either. I mean, I understand it's supposed to be there to influence everybody, but they have that with the children. You know, the children, they don't get eliminated from the show, and you get to see them lose weight in their everyday life, which I think is a fabulous component that Biggest Loser has added to the show. So if they added that, I think it's okay for them to have some drama go down in the regular season with the regular adults, because ultimately they are adults and they have their own choices to make. And if at the end of the day they lose all the weight and they get hot again, I don't see what's wrong with having the drama that goes in between. That's just me. I'm ready for the drama if it comes, and I'm ready to hate on some people if it's necessary. I personally am just excited for the show. I want to see what happens. I'm not going to watch if it's boring, but I'm sure I'm going to watch if there's drama. I am. Once again, I'm wishing the best of luck to all the contestants, because I want everybody to lose weight. Everybody, including myself. So what I've decided to do in the year 2013 is do Biggest Loser recaps and also see if I can lose weight along with the contestant. Since the video is almost over, we might as well do dun, 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 my first weigh-in. See, it's so dramatic that even Banks started barking. Here goes. My starting weight is 375 pounds. Now, my goal is for the finale, I want to have lost 50 pounds. I know that's a big goal, but that's 10 pounds a month since the season finale is usually in May. So ultimately, I want to be 325 pounds by the time this thing is over. And I am hoping that I get there. And I hope that you guys watch while I get there. And just tell me what you think about this season of Biggest Loser and what you think is going to happen. I got nothing else to say, but good luck, Alex. You got this, girl. And I guess I will see you guys on Sunday. Ta-ta!